Good morning once again, everyone, on this Tuesday, and the extreme cold marches on today. We do have an extreme cold warning in effect for a good chunk of our area until noon today. Now, everyone else is under just a regular old cold weather advisory, but it's all semantics, really, because for the most part, we're all in the same boat here. It is a really frigid morning with wind chill values way below zero and temperatures in the single digits across the area. 2 degrees here in Lima, and elsewhere numbers range from as low as 2 to as warm as 10 now down there in Salina. Now, as we go through the day today, it will be a struggle to get temperatures to reach 20, and we are not going to succeed, but we do think that we'll at least end up in the teens, so that's not too bad, as our wind chill values might allow us to get close to zero by the afternoon in terms of feels like temperatures, but certainly not right now. It feels like 20 below here in Lima. It feels like 23 below in Upper Sandusky, 23 below in Bell Fountain, 16 below in Defiance, 18 in Ottawa and Findlay. So just a really cold morning. You will get frostbite like that out there today. So make sure that you are bundled up if you do have any outdoor plans. And we do have many school delays as a result of this cold weather scrolling along the bottom of your screen. So take a look down there and see if you are impacted. Now, it's also worth noting there is going to be some blowing snow around today, and that could make the roadways a bit tricky. So keep that in mind as well. Now, satellite and radar does show that we are partly cloudy across the area, but we don't have any additional snow falling. But we might get a little bit more this afternoon as we have a weak little cold front moving through from west to east this afternoon, and that will result in a few scattered snow showers, but certainly not a huge deal. Maybe a quick coating, but overall it should be pretty much just a little bit of snowflake activity this afternoon. We'll show you this now on our Skycast, and by 11:30 today, temperatures will be settling into the mid-teens, and this is where we're going to end up for a high this afternoon as that frontal boundary does approach with some light snow showers through the afternoon, and that is going to send temperatures even colder for tonight thanks to that frontal boundary. It's hard to believe that we have a cold front coming through and temperatures are already this cold, but then watch what happens tonight as we head on through the overnight hours. -5 to -8 for an overnight low tonight. Absolutely brutal. In fact, worse than tonight. So definitely not welcome news there. And then as we head on through the day tomorrow, this would be a bit of an optimistic forecast here if we are to get into the lower teens. I think most of us are going to be in the single digits for a high tomorrow afternoon, and that is just, ugh, I mean, what can you do? But definitely one of the coldest stretches in quite a while across the area. So if you are heading out the door today, make sure that you are bundled up as completely as you can. No exposed skin today. Hat, scarf, gloves, jacket. You'll need everything as we head on out the door today, and certainly for most of this next week. So 17 the high today with some blowing snow around. Likely a few scattered snow flurries as well this afternoon. And then tonight we drop down to -7 for a low with partly cloudy skies and wind chill values again 15 to 20 or maybe even a little more than that below zero. Now, the extended forecast does show that we are even colder Thursday night and Friday night with temperatures in the negative double digits on both of those nights. Those will threaten the record lows, so we'll be keeping a close eye on that. And then we stay cold all the way through the weekend before milder weather finally returns by the early portion of next week, but a brutal week ahead. Holly and Chris.
All right.